Hey, welcome to your Leo horoscopes for the week of September 3rd to September 9th, the first full week of September. Good news is the Venus retrograde ends on Sunday. So if you're watching this right when they come out today, at some point today, that Venus retrograde ends. You're going to still feel a little wonkiness for the next couple of weeks as it, officially moves into its direct motion. Every single retrograde has a shadow period where things are just a little bit weird, but um, hopefully, fingers crossed, not as weird as they have been. A lot of people, Leos, non-Leos, etc., have really had a hard time with this particular Venus retrograde. It has been a really rough one for everybody. So you guys are not alone in your celebrations of it being over either. I'm definitely celebrating that for sure. We do continue to have Venus in a square with Jupiter. I do believe it's Jupiter. Yes, it is Jupiter, which oddly enough, this is kind of trippy. Um, and that is that Sunday on the 3rd is the one day where we have 6 planets retrograde, because as Venus is moving out of its retrograde, Jupiter is moving into its retrograde. So it's not even a whole day. It's a matter of hours where almost every single planet, with the exception of Mars, is retrograde. Kind of weird. A lot of people are making it out to be, oh my God, 6 retrogrades at once. Actually, it's a very small amount of time. But as they are moving direct and retrograde, respectively, they're still in that challenging square with each other. Jupiter's focus continues to be on your day-to-day schedule. So if you're trying to make room for new things, that might be a little bit challenging. That was actually a person opening the door, by the way. That might be a little bit challenging. Venus continues to be focused on your long-term goals. So especially if putting those things into your schedule, it might be a little bit challenging. Things are coming up. You got family stuff, you got work stuff, you got, you guys are Leos. So basically, everybody, right? Or nobody. It kind of goes one way or the other. It's just that the more you try to control your schedule, the more it's just not working. And that is a really frustrating thing when that comes on, or when that lesson comes up. But the lesson is that word control. All of us fixed signs want to control what's going on around us because it just makes it easier for us to have a clear plan of what's going on. And unfortunately, that in itself is a huge way that we get in our own way. So basically, bottom line is the lesson is stop trying to control it and let it be what it is. It's not that your goals aren't good enough. It's not that you'll never have time. It's just that this week is really not going to work out very well. Maybe this week is not the best time to start, if that makes any sense at all. Now, the good news is that Venus moves into a sextile with Mars this week, and it stays for pretty much the most of the end of the week. And I love the energy of Venus and Mars working together. They are the quintessential masculine and feminine energies. And to me, when you put those two energies together, they create magic, because the feminine has things that the masculine doesn't, and vice versa. And when you can bring those two things together, the creativity and the stability, the logic and the emotion, it really does create magic. And Mars is very much set in your those who support you role. So we're talking about a really aggressive support towards these specific goals. So you want to make sure that you're not so focused on getting support from one person that you're ignoring that you actually have this fantastic support system over here, one that might actually help you a little bit better than this person right here. Again, another way that we get in our way. We humans are just so good at doing that. We really, really are. So you can breathe a sigh of relief. Things are on the rise. Things are looking good. We can start to see a light at the end of the tunnel again in terms of that retrograde energy, which has literally just been pounding us and pounding us and pounding us. And we're done with that. Thank goodness for that. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do click the link in the description and send me a copy. I would so love that. If you are listening and not viewing, that's ko-fi.com/heavy metal psychic. I would so enjoy that from you guys too. I'm Melissa Bruce, the heavy metal psychic, and I will see you guys next week. This week, make it a point to shake off all of the BS, shower, take one of those nice cleansing showers and watch all that stress go down the drain, and then get out there and make it yours, whatever you do, because you're Leos and that is what you're supposed to do. I'll see you guys next week.